There's a buzz around Enmarket Arena as the Savannah Ghost Pirates enter their third season in franchise history. The East Coast Hockey League team featuring a new head coach in Jared Stahl, a new affiliation with the National Hockey League's Florida Panthers and the American Hockey League's Charlotte Checkers, and a new home with us here at WJCL 22. Hello and welcome to our Ghost Pirates season preview special. I'm Amy Zimmer. Over the next 30 minutes, we are getting you ready for year 3 of hockey in the hostess city. From exclusive interviews to all the sights and sounds from training camp, we've got you covered. Sports reporter Pat Timlin is standing by live from Enmarket Arena, home to the Savannah Ghost Pirates, where in exactly 8 days the team will open the regular season. The countdown is on. Ghost Pirates set to welcome the Indy Fuel on Friday, October 18th. Puck drops at 7:30 p.m. and the game is officially sold out. If you don't have a ticket, we've got you covered. You can watch the game live right here on WJCL 22. It's an exciting time for hockey in Savannah. Less than a month after hoisting the franchise's first ever Stanley Cup, the Florida Panthers announced its new multi-year affiliation agreement with the Savannah Ghost Pirates. It was a celebration to remember at Enmarket Arena. Fans erupting as the Ghost Pirates announced it will serve as the ECHL affiliate for the NHL's Florida Panthers and the AHL's Charlotte Checkers. Ghost Pirates saying the partnership makes more sense logistically.
Now when they get promoted, they're going up to Charlotte. And what does that mean in terms of having more talent on the ice, which will lead to more wins and playoff hockey here in Savannah? It means those same players from Charlotte, when they come down to play in Savannah, can literally hop in a car and be here in just a few hours.
Over the past 2 seasons, Ghost Pirates traveled over 2,000 miles west to the Vegas Golden Knights and Henderson Silver Knights. The Florida Panthers roughly 450 miles south, while the Charlotte Checkers are roughly 250 miles north. Ghost Pirate fans also excited to cheer on teams closer to home.
I moved to Florida when I was 9 years old until I met my husband and we moved up to Savannah. It was meant to be. We're going to have wins after wins after wins. We are so excited.
That's right, fans are fired up. And from Florida to North Carolina, the Charlotte Checkers wasting no time getting to know their new ECHL affiliate. Sports reporter Pat Timlin joins us now live from Enmarket Arena. And Pat, it wasn't long ago the Checkers hit the ice right here in Savannah, actually right behind you.
Yeah, Amy, I know WJCL is the brand new home of the Ghost Pirates, but I'm going to take it a step further and maybe make this place my new home. Enmarket Arena, state of the art, and fans, well, they came here this past Saturday and they got to see the Ghost Pirates square off against the Checkers, who hosted training camp right here in the city of Savannah. What a great day it was for them just to take in some hockey before the season really gets going. I know the Ghost Pirates are entering year 3, Amy, but this feels like a brand new year for them, and a hockey empire is building right here along the southeast coast of the United States.
We got the cup! We got the cup! We got the cup!
From Florida
They score!
to Carolina, a new hockey empire stretches across the coast, with the Ghost Pirates joining the fleet.
We're in year 3 as a team, but in reality, it feels like year 1 in a way with the new AHL team and the Florida Panthers as an affiliate. Both teams have had like a huge pedigree in winning, so we're just excited to have them here with us and be such great partners and just kind of get on track to win this year and bring a trophy to Savannah.
While Lord Stanley resides in South Florida, the Ghost Pirates eye the Kelly Cup, the bounty for the ECHL playoff champion. With this crew, it's not all for one, but one squad for all the Coastal Empire in Southeast Georgia.
This is what we do everything for, is to see them here, and they have supported us literally from day one, giving us everything they can, from like screaming, going nuts. There's some fights today, the scrimmage. It's been amazing just to have them back in the building, see some familiar faces, and we're looking forward to a long season with all of them too.
So hop aboard and join the crew with WJCL, because all signs are pointing up for Savannah's hockey team.
Like, we have a whole new pedigree from the Checkers and the Panthers that we feel like we're in the best place we've ever been in, and we're very excited from the front office, hockey ops side, to to continue to build.
And we're excited to just continue to build our coverage of the Ghost Pirates as they continue onward with their third season. And Amy, who knows, it might not be long before we see some of these players on the biggest stage of hockey right here in North America.
That's right, Pat. A lot of big additions to this year's roster, which we will get to shortly. For now, thanks, Pat. We'll check back in with you in just a few minutes. And hey, get comfortable at home because we are just getting started here on our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. Coming up next, we're going one-on-one with new Savannah Ghost Pirates head coach Jared Stahl as he gets ready for his first season at the helm. We'll be right back. You're watching the moment the Savannah Ghost Pirates introduced new head coach Jared Stahl inside Enmark Arena. Stahl replacing Rick Bennett, who was fired during the middle of his second season leading the team. And welcome back to our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. The team coming off back-to-back losing seasons. Stahl looks to turn things around, and it starts right now in training camp. The Ghost Pirates opened training camp earlier this week. The 9-day camp, including a 2-game preseason series set for this weekend in Jacksonville against the Icemen, all leading up to the regular season opener on October 18th. I went one-on-one with head coach Jared Stahl after practice.
Been great to be finally on the ice here in Savannah officially, so it's been a great start to camp.
What are you looking to install during training camp?
Yeah, we're going to want our guys to skate. That's been the main focus through the first 2 days. Getting guys to skate through the neutral zone with some speed. We want to be a very aggressive team. We want to go on the other team's D as fast as possible. We want to turn pucks over. We want to be relentless. So that's kind of been the theme of it. Making sure guys know that we want to skate. We want to err on the side of being aggressive, not sitting back.
Brendan Connick joins you behind the bench as assistant coach. How has he been fitting in with your staff?
Really hardworking. Really excited to be at the rink every day. That's two things that I definitely ask for, to be working hard and be excited to be here. They've been doing that, so been really pleased with the staff. My assistant Kotick has been really good, really passionate about the game, and then all the way through, everyone's been really good.
How excited are you to experience your first home game here inside Enmarket Arena?
Yeah, super excited. I've seen some of the photos, some of the videos, but can't wait for it to be opening night here. And just the overall feel from the community about the Ghost Pirates has actually been really special and a little bit surprising. I know you hear things before you come, but it's been pretty amazing the way the community's embraced the team. And I've embraced the city back, and it's been really good for me and my family.
Coach Stahl also telling me he is taking full advantage of living close to the ocean and enjoys spending time on Tybee Island with his family, especially after a long day inside on the ice. So new head coach, new affiliation. How about a new training facility in Port Wentworth also on the way? Our Dave Williams shows us.
Port Wentworth is shown to be an entrepreneurial city, one that's looking to grow, very community minded. And, once they told me their plans were basically to make it the best possible place for its citizens and how much they care about the community and community impact, that's what we're all about.
That was Savannah Ghost Pirates owner Andy Kaufman back in April of 2023 as he announced the team's commitment to build a $30 million training facility in the city of Port Wentworth. Fast forward to August 20th of this year, and that promise was delivered as they officially broke ground on the project.
Now this, with the Ghost Pirates, it's just taking it to a whole new level.
And that whole new level will be what the facility will bring to the city of Port Wentworth. It will serve the public year-round because in addition to being available for ice skating, it will also include an amphitheater as well as other amenities for the citizens to enjoy.
It's going to anchor development, it's going to anchor our youth sports, it's going to anchor a lot of different things, and it's literally the catalyst for our retail and business boom that we're expecting to come in the coming 2 to 3 years.
It's just here for everyone to enjoy. You're never too young, you're never too old. Ice sports are just simply amazing.
The community has loved it and embraced it and excited for it to come here. The Ghost Pirates have been a whirlwind since they came in 3 years ago.
The new facility located in Anchor Park in Port Wentworth is set to open sometime early in 2026.
All right, thanks so much, Dave, for that report. And now it's time to get back over to our Pat Timlin live from Enmarket Arena. And Pat, safe to say players are excited about this new era as well.
Amy, you're sure right about that. While there are plenty of new players on this roster getting ready to go against the Icemen in just a few days here, there's also plenty of returning guys to the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Let's take a little deeper look at this 25-man roster, 2 goaltenders, 10 defensemen, and 13 forwards. But the interesting thing you might notice about the Ghost Pirates and even the Charlotte Checkers is the people they're going to be sharing this year. 7 players under contract as well for the Checkers in the American Hockey League. 4 of them are contracted by the National Hockey League's Florida Panthers, a pair of key returners this year's squad who have been with the Ghost Pirates since its inaugural season. Star forwards Logan Drechtik and Ross Armour. Logan playing in 69 games last year with 19 goals and 33 assists. He led the team in points, while Armour, who battled injuries, had 10 goals and 25 assists in just 44 games. Pretty efficient there. They tell us they are not only excited about the changes to the franchise, but how they continue to see hockey grow in the South as well.
I mean, the fans here are crazy. It's amazing the support we get. Like after games, you go sign autographs, there's hundreds of people just waiting to see you after the game. It's pretty cool. And yeah, the facilities here, pretty special as well.
I'm going on my 3rd year here too, so when the team came in first, I was right here with them, and I didn't know how the fans would be. Obviously, they were awesome right off the bat. I didn't know if that would fizzle away as the season's gone, but it's been unbelievable. They've stuck with us, and obviously we had 2 losing seasons, which is not what we want. But I think this year it's a big year for us, and I think we have a very good group in that locker room. And I think the fans have a lot to do with our success, just because the support they bring us, and this place is always rocking. So I can't wait for a 3rd year, that's for sure.
Amy, I heard you talking about how Coach loves enjoying the beaches here in Savannah and Coastal Georgia in South Carolina. But how about the players? They were telling us they love the beach as well. But how about golfing in the area? Some phenomenal courses that the players have been able to get out and play. And for the folks at home, the slap shot and the golf swing, borrow from one another. So it probably translates pretty well over to the Lynx. Just one of the few things that allows them to really connect with the community here in Southeast Georgia. From the ice to the Lynx, all of it for the Savannah Ghost Pirates, Amy.
Yeah, you've got that right, Pat. And hey, you and the players have something in common. You've been here for, what, just a few months now? And I can't count on my fingers how many times you've played a round of golf.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't count how many strokes I've had either because the rounds have not been going as great as I'd hope. But we're getting better one round at a time, Amy, just with the play. Maybe I'll catch them out on the course one time and we can do a story out there.
All right, that sounds good. And hey, practice makes perfect. Okay, thanks, Pat. Coming up next on our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special, we just heard how much the players enjoy the facilities. We'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at how the Ghost Pirates keep that ice cold in the South. Plus, how the Ghost Pirates landed a new assistant coach who is no stranger to playing games inside Enmarket Arena. That story and many more straight ahead. Davey, the Savannah Ghost Pirates mascot, and the team always finding ways to give back to the community, from visiting local hospitals to assisting nonprofits and groups. Ghost Pirates with the goal to help others and put smiles on faces. You're watching our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. Crush Cancer, Military Appreciation, and First Responder Night, just some of over 20 promotional events set for this season. The Ghost Pirates have shattered ECHL records in ticket and merchandise sales. The league recognizing that, selecting Savannah as a host city for this past ECHL All-Star Classic. The event put the league's best talent on display in the hostess city. Ghost Pirates getting the nod as one of now 29 teams in the minor pro hockey circuit. In total, there have been a whopping 752 players who have played in the NHL after after playing in the ECHL. This year, the league has 71 former players on NHL opening day rosters. A reminder of the ultimate goal when putting on a Ghost Pirates jersey: perform well to make it to the next level.
I think everybody's goal is obviously to move up, but when you're here, our goal is obviously to make it to the playoffs and obviously win a championship for Savannah. So I think that's the main focus when you're down here, but also trying to get to that next level as well.
Okay, it is no easy task maintaining an indoor ice rink in the South, and it takes a special crew and machine to ensure optimal skating conditions. Take a look.
It's just like riding a big lawnmower.
That's just one of the few ways to describe a Zamboni to those who are strangers to the ice.
It's pretty much a big snowblower from the people in the north that are knowing from snow, but you no snow down here.
You might wonder what this big machine is at Ghost Pirates games.
What it does is it resurfaces the ice, so after guys get done skating, you get a lot of skate marks, edges, chips that come out of the ice. And this machine resurfaces it to make it smooth, so when these guys come back out on the ice for the first, second period, they are ready to go.
Junis, a Michigan native, says keeping the ice rink maintained in the South is no easy task. While the arena temperature will be around 55 degrees, the rink will be much colder.
Temperature is the biggest part of it, of the arena, inside the arena, and being down here that's so warm that we got to keep it at the ice slab at 16 degrees. So it is very time consuming.
Junis is just one of 2 Zamboni drivers you can expect to see on the ice before, during, and after Ghost Pirate games with a big smile.
It's like a big toy, it's having fun, and it's enjoyable, smooth. It's a brand new machine. I've never driven a brand new machine before, so it's fun.
All right, bringing back in Pat Timlin now. And Pat, being from Chicago, are you enjoying those cooler temps inside Enmarket Arena?
Yeah, Amy, it kind of feels like the madhouse on Madison back here in Savannah. Inside sources here tell me, I'm going to do my best Jeremy Nelson impression. Temperatures are typically between 56 to 61 inside Enmarket Arena. That's your certified most trusted weather forecast right there. And you might want to bring a jacket if you're going to come enjoy one of these games. But let's get back down to the ice as head coach Jared Stahl just talking to me about the players and the energy that they have coming on this year. It's a familiar face who's actually going to be joining this crew, Brendan Kotick, as one of the team's assistant coaches. He spent the previous 2 seasons as the head coach of the South Carolina Stingrays, who was a regular season opponent. They'll see the Ghost Pirates probably in this building. We sat down with Kotick, who looks to help Stahl and the Ghost Pirates get back to the playoffs after missing last year.
Obviously when you go to visiting teams' rinks, you get familiar with it, especially I think we played them like 8 or 9 times last year. So I was really impressed every time we came. It was a fun road trip, and it was short, but I love the rink, love the fans, and so now getting to be a part of it, it's been pretty cool. Got to explore Savannah a little bit, and it's very similar to where I was before, but obviously it's a beautiful city, and I'm very happy to be here.
What are some things that you're hoping to help install into this team?
Coming from an assistant to a head, now back to an assistant, there's a lot of things that I wanted to do as the assistant, but then got thrown into the head coach role, and vice versa. So I think I can bring some communication. That was one thing that to continue to work on and know how important it is with players, especially in today's game. Obviously pride myself on my work ethic and the X's and O's side of the game. I see the game really well, so just being able to implement that, and then just working with the D. I was a D man. It's my passion. I love doing it.
Yeah, passion is something that you could definitely feel around this building from the ground up. Amy, we've had these guys testing out different lights and features for the stadium to just make it even more enjoyable for fans.
All right, thanks, Pat. Looking forward to seeing what he and Coach Stahl do together this season. And we have much more to get to here on our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. Opening weekend is just around the corner. We'll get you ready straight ahead. Welcome back to our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. The team 8 days away from opening the regular season at home inside Enmarket Arena. That's where we find our Pat Timlin, where he's been hanging out this evening. And Pat, it won't be long until those seats behind you are filled.
Yeah, Amy, and it won't be that long until the Ghost Pirates hit the ice. They'll actually play an exhibition down in Jacksonville against the Icemen, a 2-game set this weekend. It's back-to-back slate on Friday and Saturday with both starting times set for 7 p.m. at the Community First Igloo. Yet, let's go back to that something that everybody can get excited for. The puck drops 7:30 next Friday night right here in Enmarket Arena as the Ghost Pirates kick off year 3 in Savannah playing the Indy Fuel. This one is going to be one that you folks don't want to miss, a sellout for the Ghost Pirates, Amy.
Thank you so much, Pat, and thank you for joining us for our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. For Pat Timlin, I'm Amy Zimmer. We'll see you back here for WJCL 22 News at 11. Have a great night.